spirit. Our songwriters, Dick and Bob Sherman of the Walt Disney Studio.
Walt Disney Company, Bob Iger.
Good afternoon, everyone. Wasn't that beautiful? So thoroughly appropriate, too. It's a Small World has been such an important part of Disney's legacy for many years, dating all the way back to 1964, when Walt premiered a version of the attraction and that iconic song by Richard and Robert Sherman at the New York World's Fair. Now, I'll date myself a bit here. I was actually at that World's Fair as a kid in 1964. And yes, I was 13. I guess you could go to Wikipedia and find out how old I am, right? But ever since then, It's a Small World has held a special place in my heart. I think it's hard to overstate the impact of the Sherman brothers, not just on Disney, but on the entire world. From Mary Poppins to The Jungle Book to It's a Small World, they composed so many beloved Disney classics and have captured the hearts of generations of people around the world. Now today, we're especially honored to be joined by two of Richard's children, Greg and Vicky, and four of his grandkids. So how about a special applause for them? Now, I know there are a lot of Disney experts here and Sherman Brothers experts and Small World experts, but if you thought something seemed different about the version of that song that you just heard at the end of the video, you were not just imagining things. A little over a year ago, summer of 2023, Richard came to my office for a meeting. He wanted to discuss a special surprise that he brought with him, that he wanted to give to me. Let me just say that there are moments in this job of mine at Disney that I'll remember for the rest of my life, but the one with Richard that day ranks pretty close to the top of memories of mine. Now, Richard came to tell me that he had written a new verse to It's a Small World, and I still get the chills thinking about those lines that he shared with me. So before we start this show, I want to leave you with that special moment that I shared with Richard last year. He'd be so happy to know that even as he approached the end of his life, he was still creating magic that brings joy to all of you, the biggest Disney fans in the world. So take a look.
It's a world of laughter, a world of tears. It's a world of hopes and a world of fears. There's so much that we share, and it's time we're aware. It's a small world after all. There is just one moon and one golden sun, and a smile means friendship to everyone. Though the mountains divide and the oceans are wide, it's a small world after all. Mother Earth unites us in heart and mind, and the love we give makes us humankind. Through our vast, wondrous land, where we stand hand in hand, it's a small world after all.
Fantastic.
It's a special place. It's like a religion. I just felt so honored to be part of this organization. I really have. My brother Bob and I, when we first started here in 1960, we said, we're the luckiest guys in the world. They want us to write songs for them. Wow, I couldn't get over it, I still feel that same thing. It's a big honor because Dopey and Tiki and all those other guys, they're my family.
What a history.
To explain, please welcome Broadway's original Mary Poppins, Ashley Brown. Disney's Aladdin on Broadway, Michael James Scott. And the fellow D23 singers.
He's supercalifragilisticexpialidocious, even though the sound of it is something quite atrocious. If you say it loud enough, you'll always sound precocious. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Hum-diddle-diddle underline, hum-diddle-diddle underline.
Because I was afraid to speak when I was just a lad. Before they gave me needles and tweaked and told me I was bad. But then one day I heard a word to say the aching nose.
The biggest word you've ever heard, and this is how it goes. Oh, supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Even though the sound of it is something quite atrocious. If you say it loud enough, you'll always sound precocious. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. He traveled all around the world and everywhere he went. He used his word and always say, there goes that clever gent.
When due tomorrow I'll just pass the time of day with me. I say this special word and then they ask me out to tea.
Oh, supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Even though the sound of it is something quite atrocious. If you say it loud enough, you'll always sound precocious. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Well, of course you can say it backwards, which is so pretty high, it makes it silly, daft, silly creepers, but that's taking it a bit too far, don't you think?
Indubitably.
So when the cat is gone to tuck his nose before the sleigh, just summon up this word and then you've got a lot to say. Be sure to use it carefully or it may take your life. For example. Yes.
And I, me girl's me wife.
She's supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Don't you valley expialidocious. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
And now, please welcome our host, John Stamos.
That's the monkey's uncle. Beach Boys did that. Thank you very much. I'm so happy to be here. God bless you all the Disney fans. Where's my Disney adults? Where are you? Stand tall. And let's hear it for Ashley Brown one more time, and Michael Scott, Dave Scott, and the D23 singers. Welcome to this musical celebration of Richard Sherman. And you guys all have a front row seat. This is a very special day. You know, 6 years ago, I hosted the Sherman Brothers Hollywood Songbook for the Motion Picture Academy. And it was truly one of the greatest moments of my life. Standing next to Richard, we're going to show that, was, there he is, look at that. That's so beautiful. I was just overwhelmed and with this deep sense of awe and this deep sense of gratitude. I could feel that I was in the presence of a living legend and an international treasure. A man whose songs remind us that the importance of resilience, human connection, and the endearing beauty of this small, small world. Richard's legacy of 1,000 great songs they're not just nostalgic, they are lifelines. They offer us enchantment and optimism that are crucial to our well-being. It's almost as if that he knew when he was writing those songs that we need them more now than we did back then. They're sort of like time-release tunes. And they guide us. They guide us in this world as it continues to grow. Our lives may feel a little less melodic without Richard's vibrant presence, but we know that his music will always be there for us to lift us up. It's sort of like a musical comfort food. But with this incredible legacy comes a responsibility, a chance for us to help preserve and pass on this beautiful gift. So I'm going to make a promise, and I hope you all join me. Let's make sure these unforgettable songs live on and on. Let's share them with the future generations, so the spirit of the Sherman Brothers music continues to inspire, entertain, and just be with us forever. The way to do that is by keeping their melodies alive, by celebrating the music they've given us, which will ensure that our lives and their influence will endure until the end of time. To help share our celebration of Richard M. Sherman, here are a few of his most treasured collaborators. Please welcome acclaimed film producer and Disney legend Don Hahn. Once again, Broadway's official Mary Poppins, Ashley Brown. Renowned animator and Disney legend himself, Floyd Norman. Famous actor, Disney legend Tony Baxter. And the president of Marvel Studios, Kevin Feige. Please enjoy.
Thank you, sir, and thank all of you. Please take your seats on the panel, and we are glad to be here sharing our stories and just memories about this dear guy. I ran into him first many years ago, but we did a special for PBS with Richard many years ago. And I called Ashley up and I said, we have to preserve this songbook, and the best thing about it is Richard sitting at the piano and playing his own songs, and we did. We got Richard on a stage all day long, and he played through his songs, and Ashley, you sang with him, and that day was so profound and inspiring to me. And I learned a secret about Richard, and that's his wife, Elizabeth. Elizabeth's not here tonight with us, but she's going to see this, and I just want to send some love out to her, because if there's a Jiminy Cricket in his life, it's Elizabeth. So, we love you, Elizabeth. So, that day when we recorded that special, you sang a song, which I so appreciated, and it's a song that Richard wrote for the 60th anniversary of Disneyland. And it's a song that is just so touching and like this beautiful pop ballad. And I know it's in the middle of the day right now, but the song's called A Kiss Goodnight. And I thought, if we're lucky, we do happen to have a piano, I've been told.
Oh,
And
I didn't even see it there.
No, it's here. And he does have the music. And would you be willing to share that with us right now?
I would love to share this
Ashley
song.
Brown with A Kiss Goodnight.